Shabbat Shalom. I have a question for you. Is kindness countercultural? After all, we see examples of ethical abuse enacted all the time without shame in the public sphere. Whether it's by people who use their platforms to humiliate others, whether on TikTok or in highly esteemed political offices in our country, we see power games playing out, stripping others of their dignity. And more, the margins between those who have power and influence and wealth are getting wider and wider. We strip down each other's humanity in many areas of life, interacting on a purely transactional level. Our culture can sometimes feel more like a competition than a caring and cooperative society. We puff ourselves up, hoarding, grabbing, me first, but also me second and third. Even those who are more inclined to be kind might feel the pressure to act in self-serving ways at the expense of another in this societal context. Although we may not be entirely aware of it, we frequently interact on a transactional level, categorizing people by their perceived value into a kind of fragile hierarchy. Like a house of cards, this is destined to collapse, and it dehumanizes us all. Judaism, in a way, is countercultural in these times. Our teachings offer us a set of values that challenge this ego-driven culture. We read in this week's Torah portion, "When you enter the land that God is giving you as a heritage, and you possess it and settle in it, you shall take some of every first fruit of the soil, which you harvest from the land, put it in a basket, and set it down in front of the altar for Adonai. And you shall enjoy, together with the family of the Levite and the stranger in your midst, all the bounty Adonai has bestowed upon you." The ritual of bringing first fruits is not only about economics, it's also about memory, humility, and gratitude. It insists that we recall our history and share with the Levite and the stranger, that we expand our circle of belonging, that our concerns don't end with ourselves. We understand that the person in need could be us, that it is only circumstance that allows us to have so much. As Rabbi Jonathan Sachs writes, tzedakah is Judaism's way of saying that each of us has a part to play. Every one of us must give. Tzedakah means both justice and charity, for we believe that they go hand in hand. Justice is impersonal, and charity is personal. That is the meaning of tzedakah, an act that combines both justice and love. Giving is not exclusively transactional. It can be transformative. When we're guided with compassion, we act from a place of love. I'm reminded of a story that I heard a number of years ago. Our congregation had traveled on a mission to Greece and Germany to witness the plight of refugees. Upon returning, a congregant described meeting a refugee family in Germany. He was invited to their small dwelling, a tiny apartment on the 4th floor of a walk-up. While the refugee family had close to nothing, they took great pride in hosting a visitor and serving him tea. It was extremely important to them to offer him hospitality. Their generosity was an expression of their resilience. It was an assertion that even though they had experienced harrowing circumstances and had very few material goods, they needed to express their humanity by sharing, as if to say, I am still a part of this human enterprise. I am of value. I still have much to give. Giving is a way of feeling whole. It is a major religious obligation. We are to give in every circumstance, even when we have very little ourselves. The Talmud teaches, even a poor person who is sustained from charity is obligated to give charity. In a time that can so often feel harsh and constricted, Judaism calls upon us to act with expansiveness and generosity. Our spiritual work is not only to receive blessing, but to become blessing and uplift others. Shabbat Shalom.